Okay, very good. Okay. Why is this so close to my face? Let's back up a little bit. Okay. Why is it so blurry? Why is it doing this? Is it dirty? Do I have a hold on, where's my I think it's blurry. Hold on, let me see. Let me uh let me scoot up my seat a little bit. No, that's not it. Okay. I'm moving forward. Yes. Now my legs are crushed. Let's back up a little bit. No, let's go back. Just anyways, how do you turn off these dang notifications? Hold on. Let me see. Get me. Okay. Sorry about that. Wait, now it's dirty again? Sorry, guys. This is totally unprofessional. Why is it? I just clean. Let's try this again. All right, hold on. Do 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 do. Oh, I was doing that crap again. No, I don't want. Dude. Hold on, guys. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay. All right. What is it doing this for? Hold on. This is ridiculous. No. Why am I even live streaming if I can't even... Why is it blurry? I don't get it. I think it's this stupid light. Okay, bro, your truck is really awesome. Everybody can hear you. Good job. Good job, Dennis. Good job, Dennis. All right. No. Nobody wants to see that up close. What is going on, guys? How are we doing? How's everybody doing? Yes. Gail's in the building. Not sure how long I'm going to live stream. Haven't live streamed in a while. What is it? Is it because of this stupid light? It's like I don't know. I thought about doing a live stream where I don't show my face. I just kind of like, put a screen on there of something or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, what are we talking about today? I think I'm going to live stream on Lamont at Large tomorrow. If anybody cares. Anyways, what's the subject? What's the subject today, guys? Anybody want to talk? What's the subject? Oh wait. Speaking about the subject. Oh, you know what? Where's my? I know what will calm me down. I know what will calm me down and allow me to relax and go to sleep early tonight. Drinking soda. I am. This is the new Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cream Soda. I'm in the worst part of Not bad. I already talked about him. There's really nothing more to say. His channel, it's not that it's dead, but it is dying. So that's good. His channel's dying. So. Biden running again. I don't really talk about politics on this channel, but yeah, he's gonna be, he's gonna be older if he runs again. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't want him to run again. He's just an older guy. And contrary to popular belief, that I don't hate Biden or nothing like that. I just, he's an older guy. It's you got to get some fresh blood in there. So get some fresh blood. How was the jerky from Bucky's? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I did do a review, but I'm releasing it in the near future tomorrow. What else? Yeah, you guys pick the subject, and I'll just if I want to talk about it, I'll talk about it or whatever. Um, Anybody with a subject? Oh no, I'm not Miss Washington, but you do have good taste. Excuse me. Oh, Dallas Gonzalez, what's going on? Someone said no more old men in office. Miss Layla is in the building. What is up? What is up? No, I'm actually taking a break from the alcohol, so I won't be drinking uh, for. I'm just doing like I guess 30. I guess 30 days. I'm just gonna kind of kick back. So I haven't drank in like 5 days. So I figured if I'm not going to do my diet, at least let me not drink for 30 days. At least that'll benefit my liver somewhat. So, yeah. Raquel Welch, yes, very, very good-looking woman. Even in her like 60s and 70s, she was very attractive. Yeah, sadly she passed away. So rest in peace to Raquel Welch. I've never seen any of the movies that she's ever done. I always knew her just because she was so beautiful. So you don't see beauty like that anymore. No, it's so funny because back in the olden days, you used to have to be a pretty good-looking lady to be a famous female actress, but now not so much. You don't got to be too good-looking anymore. You just need to sleep with somebody that's important, and then you get the job. I'm pretty sure that's how to me personally. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. This is what I think. Every Hollywood actress that you've ever heard of slept with somebody to be famous, because it doesn't even matter if you're good looking anymore. It doesn't even matter if you're a really good actress or not. It's who you're going to sleep with. That's it. Go with the whole fiasco in the UK with the missing mom. So horrible how it's being handled by the so-called police. So I don't pay any attention to what goes on in the United Kingdom just because there's so much that goes on here. But for this channel, I was thinking about talking about a crime that occurred in the United Kingdom. I just don't really look. But there is a story that I read there that I was going to do a video about that. But the poor mom and daughter who were found dead in the son's, I guess his little, he had like a little trailer where he sold food out of. Yeah, that was messed up. I do need to talk more about. I do want to talk more about crime in other countries. This channel, like, I still don't know what to exactly do with it. So I'm just kind of like, I want to start ratcheting up where I upload 4 or 5 times a week. So yeah, we'll get it going. We're gonna get it going. Treasure Troller with the $2 super chat. Well, thank you very much, Treasure Troller. Treasure Troller was the former host of Small Town Murders, not the podcast, but he handed the reins over to me. So guys, look out for a Small Town Murders on the Mind at Large. I'm looking for a town to do it in. Hopefully, I get to vlog something tomorrow or Monday. There is a small town murder Scarlett told me about. I forgot what city or town it was. I'll probably do that one on Monday. Ohio train derailment. Yeah, you know what's so funny about the Ohio train derailment? Number one, this is what I found odd. Number one, the senator from Ohio, I don't know his name, but he was doing an interview, and he was wearing a shirt like just like a dress shirt, and I said, wow, it must be warm. And I went to Google the weather. It was 54 degrees. I said, geez, 54 degrees. I'd love to be in Ohio when it's 54 degrees in February. That's what I thought. It made me want to go drive over there right now, or Pennsylvania, whatever. And then the derailment, I don't know what caused it. I haven't really paid too much close attention to it. I did find it funny, however, that Pete Buttigieg, who is the former straight, now he's gay. Doesn't he have a? Did he have a wife and kids? Pete Buttigieg? I'm not sure. Um, he is the first gay cabinet secretary because that's it's you know because he's that I guess it's important to know what sexuality you are. I mean, it's important to me, I guess, right? I definitely need to know what you're doing in the bedroom behind closed doors for me to consider whether you're doing a good job or not. Uh, he was talking, because he is the transportation secretary, so he's in charge of anything when it comes to uh, trains, planes, transportation, cars, bridges, stuff like that. And he said when reporters were asking him about the train derailment and why it seemed like the government wasn't taking it too seriously at first, which is pretty much a serious thing because people are getting sick in that town of East Palestine. Uh, he said that like people were making too much of a big deal about it. I said, dude, isn't it your job to take all the questions about a train derailment? That's what you got elected for, right? I mean, well, you really got elected because you were gay and you were a diversity hire, which is fine. You know, I'm all for diversity hires, right? Because nothing says that you deserve the job more than the color of your skin, not the content of your character, like the great man Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, or and nowadays your sexuality, which you like to, whatever little kink you like to do behind closed doors, gotta let everybody see what you're doing behind closed doors, of course. So I thought that was kind of odd about the train derailment, but I hope nobody gets sick to the point where they start getting really really sick and dying or something like that. Adam DeWoo and Dan Bell collabed. Didn't they collab before? I don't know. I don't watch either guy, so I don't know. I watched a couple of Adam DeWoo's videos before. It's not my cup of tea, but I will say he does have he is a pretty good vlogger. I'm just not interested in his subject matter. That's all. We got breaking news from Mothman 46. EDP got a job in the Walmart Juniors department sifting out used raws. Well, that might be the last job he has because that man is going down quickly, from what I hear. Try keto. I'll definitely lose weight. I can't. I can't do it. Keto is nah. I don't want. I'll never do keto ever again. It does work. I just don't want to do it. What do you have to say about Lisa Marie passing away? Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs and you'll live longer. If you do drugs, you're taking a chance on your life being shorter. That's for sure. Thank you very much, Bernadette Sepulveda. That's a street in Los Angeles, a big street. It's one of the biggest streets in Los Angeles is Sepulveda. Random question: since you're technically homeless, how do you have a driver's license? Having a driver's license has nothing to do with you being homeless. When you go get a driver's license, you're probably like referring to like what address do you use? Um, just you got to use a friend's address, somebody that just a friend's address. That's it, and that's what I did. I mean, here's the thing. You got to get proof of address. It just each state is different. Some states it's harder to get a driver's license than others. It just depends. Texas, I don't really recall it being too difficult, and technically you could use a shelter as an address, but the problem is I think you have to sleep there, and the shelters. Excuse me. Anyways, at least the shelters in Dallas are the conditions are terrible. Most shelters, if not all, are disgusting. I mean, you got to think who look at the people that are there. Not to belittle homeless people, but come on, let's just call it what it is. Most of them are drug addicted and or have mental illness. no regular guy is just going to the homeless shelter like, hey, yeah, man, my girlfriend threw me out and I really don't have any money. Can I just crash for a couple days until things blow over? It's not that guy. It's the guy that's screaming at the top of his lungs in the middle of the night, and he's hearing voices. It's that kind of guy, unfortunately, that's in the homeless shelters. So yeah. That is true. Stella Stevens. Oh, I did not. Never heard of her, but rest in peace to Miss Stevens. Breck from OKC. What is going on, my friend? Nike Girl. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Do any of the victims that you do videos about visit you in your dreams? No, I've never had a dream of somebody that I did a video on, and if I did, I forgot. Well, thank you, Miss Alicia. You have good taste as well. LOL. James Anson says he's my biggest fan. Really, I think a lot of other people will have something to say about that. Am I ever going to do Uber X exploring videos? No, no, but I would like integrate that type of video into something that I'm doing. For instance, I think with me and Mothman when we did the Dark Side of Wellsville, that's kind of like urban exploring. Now I know we should have done a lot more. I mean, I forgot the reason why we did that video should have been twice as long. I felt like we rushed it. It's probably because I had to go or something. I don't know. It's always something stupid. Well, then I think my trailer was broken down. Oh, by the way, Mothman, dude. So that trailer, I gave it to I gave it to Chef's friend. Right? Insane Chef, his friend. Uh, oh my god, dude! I seen that trailer today, dude, and like the front window was broken, and I'm like, dude, what the hell happened? Like the trailer just looked like awful. But this guy that I gave it to, he's a very good uh craftsman. Like he could build anything, he could do anything. So he's actually going to take that trailer and totally fix it. I think he's giving it to his daughter because he lives in a trailer park. And him and his three kids and his wife, they live in like this small, like single white trailer. And his daughter's turning 18, so he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just give it to her so she could like sleep in there or whatever." And so I looked at it a little bit. So it's she hasn't like totally moved in there, but you can see like she has like all her girly stuff. The trailer looks weird, but the window's all broken. But he said he was gonna fix it. So he's like gonna tear out the outer skin and then like take out the wall and rebuild the wall. So yeah, it's very very sad, that trailer. Poor trailer. Yeah. Thank you very much, Stacy. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. So I think somebody said something. Ada, Oklahoma has some crazy small town. Yeah, yes. Scarlett gave me one in Ada, but I don't. The problem with that is Ada to me is not a small town. I mean, Ada is a good sized town, and I did do that vlog about the. I did do that the vlog about the preacher. I hate to laugh because the guy was murdered, but Jesus, I mean, not to use the Lord's name in vain, but oh my God, that story was ridiculous. If you guys didn't watch that video, I did it about a year ago. This I forgot his name. So there was a preacher. Him and his wife, right? They had a church in Ada, Oklahoma, which is like I don't know how many people live there. I don't know what 20,000, if that. And apparently they had like put an ad for somebody so they could do a threesome. So she met this guy. His name was Khalil. I remember that name because I had a buddy named Khalil when I was a kid when I lived in Los Angeles. So Khalil is a black guy, and so they would meet up at different hotels, not in Ada, but outside of like I think they met up once in like Oklahoma City because Oklahoma City is not that far from Ada, from what I remember. And they were, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if he was watching her. They were doing threesome. I don't know, whatever. And then so apparently his wife and Khalil fell in love, so she concocted a plan where like they would kill the husband, get the life insurance money, and they would just run off or what have you. And so on the night of the murder, she leaves the door of the house unlocked. They lived in a nice house. And when I did the video, the house was vacant because I think the murder had just happened, like not like maybe a few months before I did the video. And so she leaves the gun in the kitchen or something like that. So he goes in there and she's not sleeping, but she's right in the bed, and Khalil just goes and just blows his brains out, pop. And then like the wife calls 911. She's like, "Oh my god, my husband's been shot." Khalil left or whatever, and so they're investigating it as a burglary, and that was it, right? And I don't know if she would have ever got away with it, but man, the guilt of what she did, I guess it was bothering her. So she told her daughter, she said, "I killed your dad," and then she told her the story, and then the daughter was like, "You got to go to the police." So she goes to the police, and she's like, I killed my husband," and then she implicated her lover. If you guys Google this right now, you got to look at that. You got to see what that woman looks like. The it's not a funny story. It's just funny, like it's just ridiculous. And I always read stories about guys who murder people over a woman. You got to see what this woman looks like. This is not a woman that you should be going to prison for the rest of your life over. I mean, she's kind of, overweight, frumpy, very, what's, she's not ugly, but what's the homely looking, very homely looking. And, I could understand it slightly if you, let's say, let's say, who do I think is hot? Who's famous that I think is hot? Is anybody hot anymore? Who do I think is attractive that's famous? I'm trying to think. Who is attractive? Um, what, nobody's attractive? Of course they are. I'm trying to think of a very like good looking woman that you could say like, yeah, I could see that happening. That murder. Um, I don't know. Anyways, maybe nobody's worth getting, dying, killing somebody over. But anyways, yeah. So I haven't found out like if they got sentenced. I'm pretty sure the case is already over. So if anybody knows like what they were sentenced to, let me know. But yeah, this guy, 26 years old, he was 27. He's going to prison for the rest of his life over killing a man for no reason but to get some money and think that you're gonna be with that woman. I don't know. Anyways, that was a crazy story. April Showers brings May flowers with the $9.99. Thank you very much, April Showers. You got some kind of red thing? You got some face thing or something? 70 the other day. Yeah, it is a little bit cold over here. Zara Alakan, what's going on, my dearest? Beautiful, how are you doing? I think blondes do have more fun, do they not? Do they not? Chip chip. Don't drink the water. God, I gotta turn these things off. Anyways, who was good looking? Scarlett's very attractive. I mean, I could if Scarlett could have been a famous a very famous actress if she wanted to. I think it could have been her. I mean, I could understand somebody killing over her, but not what do you call it? Hashtag good save, huh? Angela Timke. with the triple nines for a limited time, participating location near you. If you are ever near around the Cairo, Illinois area, again, you should do a story on the bank murder we had in 2014. It's a wild case and very sad at the same time. You get time to look it up, Lamont. Thank you very much for the 9.99. I am definitely going to Cairo, Illinois. That is a weird town. I'm going to be doing a dark side of, and that bank robbery. I did read about the bank robbery. Uh, Sometime like because when I passed through that area, when I passed through Cairo, I was like looking up crazy stories that happened. I mean, Cairo it's just a crazy looking town because it's like half the businesses are boarded up. I was going down the one street. I think I was on my way to Cape, what is it called? Cape Verde? No, what is it? Cape something? What's the Missouri town called? Some French name. I don't know. I remember that day too because it was miserably hot. I was like, gee, I think it was like 99 and humid like crazy. But yeah, Cairo, dark side of Cairo, Illinois, and it's in a weird spot. It's like the most southern town in Illinois. Very weird spot. I'm definitely gonna go over that way again very soon. Hell, I might even go to tomorrow. Who knows? Excuse me. That soda. Yeah, thank you. Worth the 9.99. I appreciate it. Miss Gray with the Canadian 2. What is going on, my dear? I'm doing good. About yourself? Thank you for the Canadian 2 from Canada. I wonder what you're simmering in the pot tonight for dinner. Or is it too late for dinner? Or maybe you cook for tonight and then cook for tomorrow or something like that. Thank you very much, Mr. Anton. I appreciate that. Can I visit the grave of Douglas MacArthur? Don't know who that is. I'm sure somebody will look that up. Douglas MacArthur? Isn't that MacArthur Park? Isn't that what MacArthur Park in Los Angeles is named after? Was he a general or something? Did you do a video on the Lawson family? Sounds familiar. Lawsons. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I'm not really sure. You should come hang out in my man cave. Okay, bro. We can do that, I guess. Something weird taking place. Not really sure. Kendrick Johnson case. I will be doing that video, but it's going to be in a way where it's not going to be typical. So, yeah, I did his video about, 2 years ago. I never ended up uploading it just because I forgot why I didn't upload it. But no, I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna redo it, and I'll try to see if I can get into the school. Man, that school where he died at, that's a very nice high school. That's one of the nicest high schools I've ever seen. It's very nice. It looks like they just like built it, or it looks very new. It almost looks like a small college. Yeah, so I will definitely be redoing that again. And yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I have to say in the video, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So, but we'll be coming up soon. So yeah, blah blah blah. What's cracking my back? Alien abduction stories. Alien abduction stories. Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of UFO stories on my channel. I got a couple. Yeah, I'm gonna do one. There's one in Texas. I'm gonna do when I get when I get down south towards Houston. There is that UFO crash sighting, but I don't know. See, the thing is, certain videos on my channel just won't get that many views. So I was like, well, what's the point of doing it if it gets like 10,000 views? Which, some people would say, like, who cares? Just do the video. But it's like you're putting, effort into something, and it's like I just already know it's not going to get many views. But the one in Pennsylvania, the Kennewick UFO case, I'll still do the video. It's just, it won't get that many views, but I'll do it anyways. I just don't know when the next time I do it. I'm going to be in Pennsylvania. I was supposed to be flying up to the Ohio area. I don't know. we'll see. I was hoping to be there at the end of next month, but it ain't looking like it now because now I'm just kind of like blah 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 blah. So I got to get it in gear. I've been I've been blah blah blah, just stupid crap, getting on my nerves. So I haven't been uploading as much as I normally do. And then I don't know why, but the Lamont on the Run. I mean, it's just quick videos. But then now I'm like, I'm catching myself like spending a little bit more time like trying to figure that channel out, like what videos I should do, like where I should do them at, and whatever. And I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know what to do. Um, your thoughts on Mr. Ben Crump? Is he Is he a money chaser? I thought that said ASS. LOL. Is he a money chaser or is he sincere? Bro, he's making money. Uh, he's not sincere at all. I don't believe he is. He's just he's a. I don't got a problem with Ben Crump because that's just what he does. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, you can't hate him. That's what his job is. His job is to. That's what he does. He does civil rights and personal injury cases. So if if you are and I'm pretty sure he does other people like other races that were if there was a white guy that was killed by the police, I'm sure they would call him maybe, I don't know, but his thing is black people getting they're getting killed by the police. And if look at Tyree Nichols. I mean, his family. Look, Ben Crump. Ben Crump probably. I mean, he probably has several people that work for him, and anything that happens in any town, even if it doesn't get that much publicity, he probably has people contact the people. Like, for instance, that guy out in what city was it? Shreveport. Somebody just got killed. A black guy just got killed. White cop. I watched the body camera, and they already they didn't waste any time. Like, what's so funny? I'm starting to see something about these cases with the cops shooting people, in particular black people, is that now it's like they're arresting the cops way quicker. Like the Memphis cops, they were like arrested like quickly. This cop who's white and he killed somebody who's black, it looks like he shot him in the back. I can't really see the tape clearly because it was a body cam. It was shaking. It was done at nighttime, but he was like, as soon as he shot him, like that cop knew he was dead because he was like, man, come on, stay with me, man. What's your name? Or he was saying his name. He goes, man. He goes, wake up, man, wake up. And he was like, and then the cop that shot him, dude, he started like almost crying because he knew he was going to jail. He knew he messed up. As soon as he shot him, he knew he effed up. And that was it. And they took him to jail, and his life is over. I mean, not over, but prototypical over, as in, you're never going to have a career in law enforcement ever again. You're going to lose your house. Your wife is going to be shacking up with the neighbor. Your kids are going to be calling somebody else father. Your kids are going to be calling somebody else daddy, and so is your wife. And yeah, you messed up. Now, I'm sure he'll have some kind of a lawyer, or the police union will get him a lawyer. And listen, I've been saying it for years now. It's not worth it to be a cop. It's just not worth it. Like, dude, cops are they are getting, they're under such the public microscope now that, and regardless, if the cop shot him in the back, yeah, dude, you messed up and you got to go to prison. But then on the other side of the aisle is that, if like the guy was drinking when he answered, like there was like a domestic violence call, the wife answered it and she's like, yeah, he's been drinking, and he has a pint of whiskey in his hand. And then, it's like, dude, all right, it's not a guarantee that you're going to jail. I don't know if he hit her or just, I don't know. But he runs out and he jumps off of the balcony. I think they were on the second floor. And then the cops chased him and then he got shot. It's like, dude, these cops ain't going around just killing people. That's not what they're doing. When you're chasing somebody and you're a cop and you're following them, your first thing in your mind is, I don't know if he has a gun. this guy really doesn't want to go to jail. Maybe he has something on him, or maybe he's facing, maybe he's got a bunch of drugs on him. He's gonna go to jail for the rest of his life. And I'm sure the cop doesn't know that he could possibly have a gun in his waistband. And you know what? These cops, they ain't playing with you. I keep telling you guys, I keep telling everybody, these cops are not playing with you. They will kill you. Some of them are crazy. Some of them are scared. Some of them want to go home to their wives and kids. You know, who would have thought? You know what I mean? And if you want to act like a fool and run from the cops, then you know it's a good chance. It's a good chance, a slightly good chance, a decent chance, maybe a small chance, but a decently good small chance that they're going to really, really hurt you. And if people continue to run from the cops, get shot, get killed, then you know what? I say whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to tell anybody. You run from the cops. I said it before. I said it again. You run from the cops, and that is what you are risking. And that's all there is to it. I don't care if anybody's going to tell me that, oh, they shouldn't have been shot. Okay, cool. But you take that chance. Take the chance. I got a saying. It's FAAFO. I'm not going to say the words, but FAAFO. You know what it means. Ruby Marie, long time no see with the 999. Thank you very much. Triple nines from Ruby Marie. Thank you very much. Again, I appreciate it. And I know you guys don't have to donate, but thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Nike Girl. I do try to conduct myself. Ooh. Thank goodness. I hope they stay off. Jeez Louise. These old bright lights. Did the power go off? No. Just all the parking lot lights. Huh. Ooh, it's nice and dark. Cool, now you guys can't see my face. Very good. Have I been to California cemeteries? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm from. I haven't done a lot of California videos, but sometimes towards the end of the year, I will be ending 2023 on the West Coast. I don't know when I'm going to get out to the West Coast. It's going to be a while. I'm not going to be out to the West Coast until the summertime. So, oh man, come on, turn it back off. I got to sleep with these bright lights in my face. So, excuse me. Yogurt Thief and Bonsai Buddies in the building. What's going on? What is going on? What's the best yogurt ice cream? It's bad for you. The best yogurt ice cream. Doesn't it all taste the same? I don't know. Have I heard of the current case of a New Jersey school district who are being blamed for a student's suicide due to a bullying? No, but have you heard of the New Jersey council people that got didn't two get murdered? Like two councilmen and councilwomen get murdered in New Jersey, like within a month apart. That's weird. Yeah, I heard about that. Jesus Rodriguez. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it, brother. Allison Mignault. Mignault? I think that's what it says. Please do the victims of Club Q. Do not know what that is. Club Q? What is that? I mean, Florida already did that. Club Q? I don't even know what that is. Have I heard about the Chad and Lori Daybell case in Idaho? Yeah, but the thing is, if I'm nowhere near a location, I don't really pay attention to the case. I know the gist of what happened. It's a very, very strange, weird, like it was a weird religious cult. Yeah, if I get to Idaho, just like the Idaho 4, I mean, if I get up there, yeah, I'll do the locations, not because I'm necessarily super interested in it, but because I know it would get decent views. That's really the only reason why I would do that. Other than that, I mean, I'm just like, everyone's already talked about it. There's really nothing else that I could add to it other than just kind of like, well, at least I'm here. Other people on YouTube, sitting in their chairs in their mansions, telling you these stories and getting wild views for it. I'm just like, well, I don't know, whatever. Jealous, Lamont? No, a little bit. Scarlett Johansson. Oh, is that you going back to women who I thought was attractive? Yeah, of course. Helen Mirren. Nobody knows who that is. Well, I knew you would like throw out a weird name. Like it's probably somebody from the 1920s. Uh, Cute tattooed girl who is attractive nowadays for real. Indigo with the $10 super chat. You look familiar. Have you been here before? Your profile picture looks familiar. Well, thank you very much, Indigo. Indigo something. Indigo girl, or just Indigo with the $10 super chat. Thank you kindly. Appreciate that. Thank you. Angelina Jolie, yeah, in the '90s. In the '90s, she was cute. Now she doesn't look good for her age anymore. So she's too skinny, and yeah, no. But when she was in Girl Interrupted, yeah, she was very attractive. Betty White was beautiful back in her day. Uh, no, I don't. I disagree. I don't think she was beautiful. I mean, she was okay looking. No, I think Lucille Ball was beautiful. Double G, what is going on? How we doing? Double G's in the building. Pino in the building. Pino's in the building. Bet you loving that 1090 Jake. Dude, I actually did a video on his channel, and then the damn video's been yellow for 6 days. I talked about this story a week ago. I'm just like, man, what the hell? I don't even want to upload it anymore. Man, I bet you're loving that. Yeah, you kind of. I don't know if you broke the story, but yeah, you're the first one that I heard it from. Yeah, 1090 Jake. Yeah, he looks like he called the cops on some kids, and they got him arrested. And I personally, I don't care. I don't care that I don't care what he did. You know, I find it interesting that everybody, you know, I just find it interesting how much of a big story it is, because I'm just like, I don't think it's really a big story. I don't know. He hasn't uploaded. I was checking to see if he was going to address the situation, but here's the thing. In case nobody knows who I'm talking about, like 1090 Jake, there's a skunk. I love skunks. I know they spray. I don't ever want to get sprayed, but I want to feed it though. What do skunks eat, anyways? That's so fun. Is it coming this way? All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. If I see it, well, actually, I got some shrimp. Let's see. Some people actually keep skunks as pets. They remove the smell glands or something like that. Okay, it disappeared into the little water thing. Going back to 1090 Jake. Anytime I see an animal, I just kind of like zone out. What was I saying about 1090 Jake again? I don't even know. I forgot. I mean, I don't know. I only talked about it because everybody else was talking about it. But, yeah. In case nobody knows what I'm talking about, 1090 Jake is like this hip hop vlogger who's he's really known for like diving into people's like histories and bringing up dirt on them, and this and that, and and then he got famous because he was claiming that he was a blood gang member, but he's white, which whatever. There's plenty of white gang members, but that kind of made him unusual, so that's got him really popular. And then this big story came out about him lying about a story that happened years ago, when in actuality he totally lied. He called the cops on a couple of kids, and they got arrested. That's it. I don't get the big deal. I mean, I can understand the big deal if you're a gang member, but if he's just a reporter, who cares? If you're a gang member, yeah, gangsters aren't supposed to, whatever. But I'm curious to see what happens to him. Indigo, thank you very much. I hope you are as well. In the presence of the chat. Yes. Cody WWE Fan Cox something. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Go to the no for show though. Act like you know. Watch documentary called Tall Hot Blonde. Crazy story. Tall Hot Blonde? Maybe. Maybe. Am I going to Ohio? Maybe. I'm not sure. Sherry Lynn with the 99 centavos. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. 99 centavos. Cape Girardeau. That's what a Girardeau, but it's spelled with an E-A-U-X or something like that. Aquanda Evans with the $10. Bang, boom, pow. Thank you very much. Miss Evans, working hard or hardly working? It must be freezing outside, I'm imagining. Yes, but thank you very much for the $10, Miss Evans. Appreciate the support, my dear. But yeah, 1090 Jake. Yeah, that guy. I wonder what he's gonna say about it. Because it's like bro, you called the cops on somebody, and I don't care. I don't care. Who cares? Call the cops. You should call the cops. He did the right thing. Somebody shot out his aunt's windows. He called the police. That's what you do. You do in that situation. You call the police when somebody commits a crime against a place where you live. But the problem is, if you're going to claim that you're a gang member, then you can't call the cops because other gang members don't take too kindly to people calling the cops or talking to the police. I don't know. Who cares? Call the cops. Who cares? Wendy Smith, what up? How we doing? Come to Danville, Illinois, home to Dick and Jerry Van Dyke. Wow, hey, watch your mouth. Helen Morgan, Gene Hackman, Al Capone, and lots of other people. Peeper. Peeper. Isn't that like a North Korean accent? It's Peeper. I don't know. Betty Hill and Barney, I did that video. It's on my channel a couple years back. Paul Bleepson is in the building. Definitely got to blow out his name. This is a family-friendly channel. We'll not be cussing on this channel. You better act like you know. Tony Cheek with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Tony Cheek. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly checking in. Tony Cheek. Blah, blah, blah. Karen Tar with the $9.99. So thank you very much. I hope I am safe too. And I hope you are safe in your cozy home as you are watching me freeze. I'm not freezing, but my footsies are cold. That's why I will be starting my van and turning on the heat on my feetsies. Miss Wooten, what's going on? Good, how we doing? Miss Wooten and Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. Go to Jamaica, cover the murder of reggae legend Peter Tosh. He was a teacher of and former fellow bandmate of the late Bob Marley, who passed from cancer. Peter Tosh in Jamaica. Okay. Jamaica. I would love to visit there one day. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Then it will be coming your way for sure. What do I think the balloons they shot down really are? Well, at first, I mean, the news said it was a Chinese balloon, but I think one of the balloons that they shot over, over Michigan? That was the balloon. I thought that was a balloon of like some balloon club. Isn't that the last balloon they shot down wasn't a Chinese balloon? It was like it was just a club of. It was like a balloon club, or something like that, right? It was like they were like, yeah, it was like a stupid. If somebody has a website and like they make a balloon and they fly it and then you just track it. It has like a GPS on it. You're just like, oh yeah, it's over here. Oh yeah, it's over there. And then the government was like, oh yeah, because they took a lot of heat for the Chinese balloon. So they decided to fire off a missile that cost probably almost $500,000 at a balloon that probably cost like, $200. Ridiculous. They fired a $500,000 missile, or almost $500,000 missile, for a $200 balloon. I mean, isn't that how much those balloons cost? It's ridiculous. So I don't even know if the I'm not sure if if the balloon club people are going to be in trouble or not, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of a little ridiculous, a little bit ridiculous. Callie with the Aussie 99 centavos from Australia. Hopefully one day I can get over there again. Oh, and you got several more of those. Well, thank you. Huh. Callie again with the Aussie 299, blowing it up. Well, thank you very much. 299 and 99. Thank you very much, Callie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thoughts on Elmer McCurdy, the bandit who wouldn't give up. Never heard of him. Elmer McCurdy sounds like somebody that sounds like a 1900s old story. Never heard of him. Have I done a story on a cenotaph? No. Can't say that I have. Unless a story is revolved around something and that's all there is a cenotaph and the story occurred at the cenotaph, then yeah, sure, why not? But if I just do a story at a cenotaph, not really. So, yeah. Where's my trailer? Good question. It's gone. I got rid of it. I don't like it. It's gone. Yeah. So I will be in my van for the foreseeable future, which is not good. But what I'm thinking about doing, I was thinking about it. I'm probably not going to do it. I'm probably not going to do it because I just don't like it. It's just a waste. But I was thinking about just renting hotel rooms for a couple months. I don't know. I don't think I want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's just a waste. I'll just sleep in my van, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna be in Dallas Fort Worth for the next week or two, and then I'm gonna go down to Waco, and then go down to Austin. I was in Austin, and then I was having problems with my trailer. I was actually in San Antonio, and I was having problems with my trailer, and then I came up to Austin, and then I just decided, all right, this trailer's got to go. That's it. I'm done with it. So, yeah, it's got to go. And I am in the market for a, well, I guess I don't know. I'm not looking for anything right now. If I see something that I like, I'll get it. But the trailer that I bought, it was just, I bought it too quickly. And basically it was like sleeping in a hotel room. I mean, in a hospital room. It was just, I just didn't like it. It was just uncomfortable. It was sterile. Like the inside was white. It was, ugh. I didn't like it, so it's gone. You have had 2 family members killed by cops, shot to death. Kind of curious as to what happened. 2? That's a lot. That's way more than 1. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I'm not going to pass any kind of judgment because I don't know the circumstances of it. But I mean, sometimes people act stupid. Sometimes cops act stupid. I don't know. Come to West Virginia. Not right now, kid. It's cold. I tell you what, though. I will tell you what. Now that I don't have the trailer, the one good thing about me not having a trailer is, and I don't like it, but I do like it, is I'm more willing to drive further distances at the drop of a hat for a story, versus if you have the trailer, then you're like, you tend to travel slower. So I don't got a problem right now. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem right now going to Cairo, Illinois. I would do it right now. If I were guaranteed that there was going to be no snow, I would take 2 weeks right now, go to Cairo, and come back in 2 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, blah blah blah. Mia, not Colleen's daughter. I should try a recipe from Puerto Rico called pavachon. It's based on turkey meat. It's delicious. Turkey. I don't really like turkey meat. Turkey meat turkey's not really not that great. I think it's overrated. A little bit overrated. Yeah. Where's the beer? I'm not drinking for a month, so there's no beer. But you know, if I break my alcohol fast, you know, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think yeah, just 30 days. I just didn't want to drink. That's all. Just needed to take a break. So the you know, and with me and not drinking, the first week, I don't want to say it's difficult, but that's the week that I know if I'm gonna do it. If I don't drink for 5 6 days, and if I don't drink tonight before I go to sleep, I'm good. What is that noise? You hear that? What is that? Is it the fan? I think it was the blower fan in the back or something like that. It was making like a squeaking sound. Unless I have mice. I could have mice. I have no idea. I sent you some interesting stories from my hometown. It would be awesome if you could check them out. Um, if you send it to my email, I'm really bad at answering emails. But I will answer a couple of emails tonight before I go to sleep. I wasn't supposed to stream that long, but yeah, 56 minutes, making good time. Club Q is a gay or trans club in Colorado. 10 people died. Really? The only shooting I remember in Colorado is that clown that killed the Arab guy that killed the people in outside of Denver, or was it outside of Colorado Springs at the supermarket? I mean, I think what I might start doing with Lamont, and because I'm going to try it here or there with Lamont on the Run, is I'm going to start doing certain videos, maybe on that channel instead of Lamont at Large. I don't know yet. We have to see, because see, the problem is a video like that. It's just. I mean, I would do the location. Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. I don't know when I'm going to get to Colorado though. Colorado, that's like a summertime thing. Man, I cannot believe it is almost March. It is almost going to be March in a couple of weeks, and then March is going to fly right by, and next thing you know, it's going to be April and May. Ugh, jeez Louise, time is going by way too fast. Uh, Lovely Latoya, long time no see with the 4.99, my dearest. What are we doing? Where you been at? You been hiding? Where you been hiding at? Dial tone, reggaeton. We are here in our rocking chairs. Dial tone. You're in a rocking chair? There's nothing wrong with a rocking chair. I've never owned one. As a matter of fact, you don't even really see people with a rocking chair anymore. It's kind of a weird thing, like rocking in a chair. It must have been a thing that they used to do back in the olden days. Ah, the good old days, back in the 1800s or something like that. Uh, what? Where am I at, and what time is it? I am in a location unknown somewhere in the great state of Oklahoma. And what time is it? I don't know. It's what time is it? I'm waiting for something to be 11:26. I'm waiting for somebody to do a little bit of work on the trailer that I bought before I put it in storage, and then that's it. Then I will go back down. I will go back down to Dallas and put it in storage, and then that's it. We're done. Skunks eat cat food, grubs, and insects. Huh. Well, where's that skunk at? I would have totally fed it, but I guess it just went looking for whatever it's looking for. Or whatever. But I ain't trying to get too close. But they're so slow. You would think it'd be hard for it to catch a mouse, but I guess I don't know what they do. Um, so, anyways, um, I guess I'll I guess I'll figure. as I go with this channel, I'm going to upload different videos. Like, for instance, the Club Q video. Um, I might try to do it on Lamont on the Run. I'll see how that goes. I mean, I don't want to turn this channel into like a location based channel. I just don't want to do that. I want to leave that on Lamont at large. I just got to get back into the groove of the groove of things or whatever. I've been kind of lazy with Lamont at large just because this whole trailer looking for a van, it is totally. If I can go back in time, right? If I can go back into December the 8th of last year, man, you know what? And I don't want to do this. I probably would have just gone to a dealership and just got a van and just did what most Americans do, which is, buy a ridiculously priced vehicle and pay it off over the 3 or 4 years. I just didn't want to do that, and I still might end up doing that. I don't know. I haven't even looked at a van seriously in a month. I should have done that because it really took time away from like me doing videos, wanting to do videos. I mean, it is totally like just you know, but in a weird sense, it's made it to where like I can't concentrate on doing any videos because I'm constantly on what do you call it online trying to find a trailer, trying to find a van, and then I'm going and driving hundreds of miles doing this and doing that, and then it just 2 months later I'm like, what the hell happened? I didn't do I've barely done any videos. It's because all my time has been taking place. But at the same time, though, it's kind of been in a good way. It's kind of like, where I uploaded on Lamont on the Run because I was like, well, it's just like can't seem to concentrate on doing a video because I'm constantly thinking like, man, I need a vehicle, I need a vehicle, I need a trailer, I need a vehicle, I need a vehicle. So it's kind of gave birth to this channel. I just again, and I keep saying this like a broken record. I don't know exactly what to do with this. But I'll try here and there doing. I mean, I'm not doing no grave stuff on this channel. I don't even want to go vlogging graveyards anymore because I don't want to confuse people with Lamont at large. And then I don't. I'll do a true crime story. I just don't want to do any. Like I don't like on this channel. I don't want to do anything that's based on the location of where I'm at, unless it's like a roadside memorial, because I don't, for a while anyways, I don't want to upload any 3 or 4 minute videos of Lamont at large. I'd rather just, if I got a 3 or 4 minute video, I'd rather just put that on this channel. So I'll get back to my regular upload schedule. I just, the last couple of months have just been just stupid. You know what I mean? Just been blah. So if anything, I'll start uploading at least 3 times a week, and then I'll get it back up to 4, or maybe I'll just go down to 3 a week, and then I'll upload more on Fascinating Graveyard, because I've been ignoring that channel for like the last 6 months. Not ignoring it, but I just haven't been like really like trying to find like interesting stuff, because the channel is supposed to be just graveyard. That's it, just something quick. I'm not going to any locations. I'm not not a whole lot of driving. Just going to cemeteries, just something simple, like a quick 5-10 minute story of somebody that had an interesting life, or maybe something interesting that happened in their life, or maybe they were a criminal, or whatever. I don't know, something. I love you so much. I'm a big fan from Morocco. You should come visit. Crowded World. You're from Morocco. I had a good friend of mine that I used to work with a long time ago in Washington. His dad was from Morocco. Yeah, we used to always talk about we were going to go to Morocco. And from what I heard, I know there was that one bad story about the girls getting kidnapped and murdered. But other than that, no, I've heard good things about Morocco. That gets totally chill over there. I would love to go to one day. I definitely want to do some world traveling. But there's no way in hell I'm going to be this heavy traveling around the world. I gotta rein this in, and I haven't been able to do it because everything just gets on my nerves when it comes to like the whole issue with the whatever, but blah blah blah. But that's why I said, what? Just I want to like take a break from the drinking for a while, and because just lay off the sauce for a minute, just try try to right the ship, if you will. That's why I was thinking, like, Le Mans at Large, I probably won't be uploading on there as much for the next couple months. I'm thinking for the couple months I won't be like I was before, but I never really uploaded a lot. I uploaded like 3-4 times a week. So hopefully I can keep that schedule going. I just might have to do videos that are not as involved, where there's not as much research, there's not as many different locations for the next 2 or 3 months. Maybe I just kind of put it on autopilot where I'll just kind of do a quicker story, at least if it's 8-10 minutes, maybe somebody will like it. Or maybe I won't upload on there altogether. Maybe I'll just like try to crank out Fascinating Graveyard and Le Mans on the Run. Just, I don't know, get those going. I have no idea. I don't know. You should visit Bruce Lee in Seattle. One day. Will I travel outside the United States? I want to go somewhere. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't want to go now, but I was wanting to go. I'm going to end up going by myself. I just don't know where. I don't know where to go. Like I haven't even looked. You know what I mean? I definitely, I was, thinking about making a trip out to the United Kingdom this summer. I definitely still want to go. I would love to do some. I'd love to do some true crime over there. Some, cemeteries, whatever. Just do kind of like I would love to do more of like I would love to do what, like, if I go to England, I would love to do like more of the stories that maybe Americans here wouldn't necessarily know about, or what have you. Not sure. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot of true crime stories over there. The only one that I remember is those two kids that kidnapped that little 3-year-old boy and killed him on some train tracks in Liverpool. That's the only story that I remember. Oh, and then the guy who cut the soldier's head off, something like that. And then I don't know, you had like a train bombing or a subway bombing. Some people died in there. Other than that, if there is a serial killer in England other than Jack the Ripper, I don't know who it is, because I never pay too much attention to what goes on over there. But I do want to try to make an attempt of taking it more seriously. Like if I see a story, that I can explain in 5 minutes and just put it on this channel. You know what I mean? Like to do a true crime story, like a full on like tell the story. Like if I'm like at a store or something, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I feel so weird. Like the idea. I'm like, okay, how about if I tell a story? Like I could be like Mr. Ballin, right? Mr. Ballin. He tells stories and he sits in his I don't know where he sits at. Guys, between me and you guys, look, don't tell anybody, but personally, I don't even know what the big deal about that guy is. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why he has 6 million subscribers. I don't know. I watched one video from him, and people like, he's such a great storyteller, and I'm like, he's not bad. I don't get it. Like you're watching somebody sit. I mean, now he does have a very he talks like this. He doesn't have an overbearing personality or a voice, and he just tells the story like this. That's all he does. And people probably like him because and they say, "Oh, he's a good storyteller," and I'm like, I'm not saying he's bad. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see the 6 million. No clue. No clue. But hey, I'm just a hater. I'm just a hater, really, at the end of the day. So I'm a hater. Manipulator. Yeah. By the way, Mr. Ballin, if you're watching, please give me a shout out, buddy, will you? Give me a shout out. Give me a shout out so I could be a true YouTube baller. I deserve a shout out from him. Totally. Yes. shot down a $12 Hobby Lobby balloon with a $400,000 missile. Was that what that is? $12 balloon. How the hell is a $12 balloon going that high? That can't be $12. I was guessing that balloon cost 100. You can't fly it. It was really $12. I don't think it was $12. That's a. How do you get a $12 balloon that high up? I mean, unless it was like $12 in material and they made it themselves. I don't know. But whatever the case might be, that made us look pretty stupid. But we only did that. We only did that because the Chinese balloon fiasco made us look kind of stupid. So I don't know. If I go to Mexico, can I do the cartel cemetery? You must want me to get killed. Jeez Louise, buddy, come on. Yeah, no, I don't think I would try to do that video. I'm not trying to get killed, MacGyver. So, am I still planning a UK trip? Maybe, possibly. Bob Piffle. Jeez, haven't seen one of those in a long time. Wow, $50. Bob Piffle. Just arrived home from Mardi Gras themed birthday party for me, bro-in-law. Good times, good foods, good drinks, feeling damn good. Oh, you're drunk. Is that why you're sending the $50? Well, no chargebacks, which makes my memory a bit faulty. I might have already done this Desert Island quiz. Fave food, fave album. Wait. Desert Island quiz. Fave food, fave drink, fave album. Are you asking me, or you want to tell us what your fave food, fave drink, fave album is? So if you're asking, well, if you're gonna pay $50, and fave food, fave drink, fave album. What's my favorite drink? Coffee. What's my favorite food? I don't really have one, but since you're paying $50 for this, I guess I got to tell you something. You really can't go wrong with sushi if it's good. Is that my favorite food? Or is it Olive Garden? I love Olive Garden. I don't know why. It's generic Italian food, but it's better than any other Italian restaurant that I've tried before. Favorite album? Do I have a favorite album? How about Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, Take Them On Your Own? That's a great album. I don't know if it's my favorite, but that's what I can come up with. But thank you, Mr. Piffle. And hopefully when you wake up tomorrow, you're like, I did what? I gave him how much? Hopefully he doesn't do that. Yes. Where do you email for a story? LamontAtLarge@gmail.com. And I will admit, if you email me, I'm not gonna reply back right away, and then sometimes I forget to reply at all because people. The thing is, like, and I hate to say this because I do get some good stories from people, but the problem is, it's all right. Here's what I want to start doing. If people want to send me stuff like to another email for Lamont on the Run stuff, like stories, yeah, I would totally do that because people, they send me good stuff, but it's like they'll send me something, when I'm in Texas and they're in the stories in Maine, the stories in Washington, I'm in Louisiana. It just and it's just like. And then I'm taking time away, like reading the story, and then I get lost, and then I start looking up other stuff, and I'm just like, oh, this isn't working. You know what I mean? I tell you what, let me tell you this though. Big shout out, man. This guy. Do you guys want to hear an example of a really good story to send me? This is a perfect example. I'm not gonna say too much. So this guy texted me, and he said, "Hey man, you should do a story about a friend of mine." Who him and his buddies one night went to a cemetery and they to drink, and they all got like really drunk and tore up, and then they started like kicking over the stones at the cemetery. Now this guy claimed he wasn't there, but he was friends with all of them. He just happened to have not been there that night. He said that this kid that was kicking over the stones 6 months later, he got hit by a bolt of lightning and was put in a coma, and he died. And he said every single body that was with his friend that night have all had terrible lives. He said everyone, like they went to prison, they're all losers. He said like none of them ever became anything. They're all just go to prison, do drugs, you're a bum, you're homeless, you're a loser. And that's a great story. That is a great story. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something. It doesn't matter if, listen, it doesn't matter if nobody has ever done it. It doesn't have to be some obscure story. I don't really care about that. I care about what I want to, what I care about. You know what I mean? So just, of course, I don't want to do a story that everyone's already done, because again, it's like, can you really, do anything else with it? But if I find the story interesting, then I'll still do it. I'll just, I'll put my own spin on the story. I'm always going to explain a story differently than somebody else will do it. So if there's like a true crime YouTuber that's that's already done it, I mean, I don't care. I'll still do it. So that's just my personal opinion. Evie Red Bull, a long time no see. It looks like Kayla's deleting your comments. I wonder what you're saying. I don't know. Haven't seen you for a while. I was 8 days shy of missing that shooting behind stationed at Fort Hood. Katrina Marie, were you in the military? I was just over there last, 2 weeks ago. The what was her name again? Vanessa. What was her name again? Yeah, I'm gonna do that story. I'm gonna do the vlog. I got to get back down there. So yeah, Vanessa. God, what was her name? Well, anyways, I'll be doing that story when I get back down that way again. So yeah. Why not sell it if it doesn't make sense to store it? All in due time, kid. All in due time. Hopefully not, Bonsai Buddy. But dude, this van runs good. I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Um, you don't know how badly I want to, like, just like no trailer, just my van. Right now, I would love right now to go to I wouldn't want to go too far, but I would love to go over to like Alabama right now, Mississippi, wherever it's not cold. So something like that. Perhaps focusing on cold cases and interviewing detectives who are still investigating them, or speaking to the families. I'm not really interested in speaking to people's families because it's just not really my thing. I've done one video. Here's the thing. I've spoke to so when I move this way in my van, it squeaks. Like, what the heck is that? Jeez Louise. Anyways, I did a video before with somebody's family, like the lady whose mother was killed when she was a little girl in San Bernardino. That came out cool because she met me. We did it real quick, and it was smooth. I don't like contacting people's families because they kink up my style. Like, I don't like it. Like, I've done it before, and it's. Oh, by the way, Scarlett, what's going on with the interview with Mike? I just remembered. Can we get that video going? See that's. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Anyways, yeah, we need that done. I need that done. Yeah, you see, okay, so now, yeah, so getting away from that. Okay, so now I'm remembering. Yeah, it's not my style. Contacting somebody's family. Here's what's going to happen, and I've done it enough to know. I've never contacted somebody's family where they didn't want me to do the story that I can remember, but they don't respond, and I'm not going to contact somebody in an area that I don't plan on going at anytime soon. I don't have time to do that. I'm not looking up for these things. I do the story that I want to do. I don't, and I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, because I know these, some people that I've done stories on, like, maybe somebody right now is, maybe you guys are thinking I'm like disrespecting their family members. That's not it at all. I don't need to talk to them. They're talking to listen to me, and I could be totally wrong. I could be totally. What is that? Oh, it's that thing swinging. Oh, okay, I was wondering. I'm like, what the heck is that? It's like, it's that little thing I got to take off. anyways, so going back to the families, um, to me, listen, everybody has a style of video that they like to do. Everybody likes to watch something that they want to watch. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm not interested in I'm not interested in my channel like talking to family members. I'm just not. It doesn't add anything to me. Am I against it? No. Will I do it in the future again? Yeah, maybe. But it never works. Like I've contacted enough people, they never respond to me. It's like after a while, you just kind of you're like, forget it. You know what I mean? Like all the time, like a lot of times, like when little kids, if there's also a murder, if a little kid's 8, 10 years old, and then like if I find like an article with the friend, and then I'll Facebook the friend to see if they're still around, and sometimes there will be, and I'll send them a Facebook message, hey, would you be interested in doing an interview? And I'm still interested in doing that. It's not something that I'm going to chase. I'm not going to message people. It doesn't bring, for me anyways, it doesn't bring, I don't know. It doesn't really, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like, I don't know. I'm not like, I'll do it. I'm not into it. I'm into cemeteries. I'm not into getting a hold of somebody's family member. But if I had like an assistant that was like, collecting, like if I had an assistant that was like, okay, I got this set up, I got that set up, I got this set up, I got that set up. Maybe I would think, okay, I don't got to take the time out of what I got to do, because other than YouTube, I also got to try to work out. I got to, I like to do other stuff other than YouTube. Not everything's got to be YouTube. Sometimes I just want to go to a yard sale and look around, or go to a thrift store and see like, ooh, or go to a pet store and look at the fish. I don't know, whatever. But it's just everything is it's just time consuming, and the family stuff. It's just time consuming. You know what I mean? It's just time consuming, kids. So, but like for instance, I will be interviewing. It's just now that I'm remembering all this. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't like talk to family. It never works out. It's always, like they flake a lot of times. I don't want to say too much because this lady, I actually already did a video about her daughter, and my dumb ass, I shouldn't have done it, but I messaged the mother because I didn't have a picture of the man that probably killed her daughter. And I said, hey, I'm doing a story about your daughter. I said, by any chance, can I get a picture of her boyfriend so I can put it in my video? And nobody has done her as far as I know, nobody's done her daughter's story because there isn't much of a story. It's just it's weird how she was found. That's all I'm going to say about it. But I contacted the mother, and it's been like I don't want to say a nightmare, but it's like we can't, like, she wants to do the interview in the daytime, and I'm like, I don't do any, like, if we're gonna do like a Zoom video interview, I'm not doing anything in the daytime. Nothing. It has to be at night or nothing. And so that was the issue, was like she works at night and I'm not gonna do it in the daytime. So, it's just little things like that. And then people, like, I keep telling people, hey, can you do this? They just never do. It's just I don't want to bother with it. It just becomes frustrating, and then I kind of just forget about it. You know what I mean? Because now all these like memories are flooding in, and it's just, yeah, But I tell you what, for the frustrating moments and times where I do try to get a hold of people's family members, and they don't respond, or they're lacking, or they're just not doing anything. That lady, I forgot her name. I gotta meet up with her again when I get to Ohio. The one that told me about her mother that was buried with that kid's football that threw in her yard. That was great. That's perfect. That was perfect. I did the story, and then I met her at the cemetery. That was a great story. I mean, and again, smooth. There's no like, oh, I work Thursday, I work Friday, I work Saturday. It wasn't nothing like that. It was like, yeah, I can meet you whenever you want. But all she said is, like, you got to pick me up. I don't have a car. I'm like, cool, I don't care. I picked her up. We went, bam, and and the same as the lady in San Bernardino. Like that's what I'm looking for. Like just a smooth, just yeah. I'm not looking for like I don't it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm a jerk. I don't know. I think I'm a jerk. Too Tall Rob Live is in the building. What is up? There's a true crime story that happened in my family back on Halloween 1982, if you are interested. Donna Davis. Yeah, send me an email to lamontatlarge@gmail.com. Put in the so I can read it tonight. Put in the subject, just put like my 1982 Halloween, my family, or something like that. So put in the email so that way I know it's you, so I can answer you. What about a story on Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's? Yeah, he's on Fascinating Graveyard. I did his grave a while back. He was actually one of the very first videos that I did. I did him. I did the guy that made McDonald's, not Ray Kroc. He didn't make McDonald's. He just kind of took it and he bought it, and then he just kind of did what he did. I forgot what his name was. Was it something McDonald? Something like that. But no, I did him. There is the guy that made Bob Evans. He's very not far from Mothman. I was supposed to wait. Isn't he in East Palestine? Buried there? I don't know, something. Anyways, I wanted to do him. He made Bob Evans. Yeah, I love doing graves of like entrepreneurs. Yes, it's so interesting. I think is there a guy in Texas that I want to do? Is there an entrepreneur in Texas? What about the grave of HEB? Henry Edward Butts? Yeah, that's not Fascinating Graveyard stuff. I don't know what that is, but I mean Texas has all kinds of stuff. Texas has so much stuff that it's you couldn't. I mean, there's just my list is there's a lot to it, but yeah, I mean, trust and believe, guys. Trust and believe. I know I'm in like I've been in like from what I feel anyways, I've been in a little of a mental rut the last 2 months, 3 months. Like I've been like blah, you know what I mean? But I'm slowly getting out of it. I just this whole rigmarole with the trailer and the van and then I'm having problems on the road and it's breaking down and then I'm waiting for people to fix things and so I'm waiting and then I'm like, man, I should go do this video. I'm like, nah, I'm just not into it right now. I'm not into YouTube right now. I'm just kind of like getting pissed, getting just agitated. So getting rid of that trailer anyways has been, that was a mistake buying it, but it'll be gone. And then I will get back to the regular scheduled programming while looking for a van. If I find a van, cool. Excuse me. If not, oh well, what are you going to do? It's impossible to lose weight when drinking. That is an absolute bald-faced lie, and I'll tell you why. I lost 25, 30 pounds a couple of years back, and I was drinking 3 or 4 times a week, and I still lost 30 pounds. But I will say this. I was killing it at the gym. Like, I was firing on all cylinders. I mean, I know I only did it for like 6, 7 weeks, and then I kind of like, But I know I lost about 25, 30 pounds, and that was when I was at my second heaviest. This is at my heaviest now. When I came back from Florida, but I did get down in weight, so I can do it again. The key is, I mean, it helps not to drink. You are correct. I still lost weight. But for me, what helps me is not traveling too fast. If I'm traveling like bang, bam, 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 then I'm gonna pack on the weight, and guess what I've been doing for 6 months. And then the last 2 months I've just been like, you know what I mean? So as long as I stay in an area for at least a week and not drive 500 miles, that ain't gonna work. I can't do it. I can't drop weight, because then if I drive 500 miles for a story, and then I'm going to find another one, and I'm going to find another one, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. And then, when I go to the gym, it'll be, I'm like, I'm not going to work out. I'm just going to shower and then leave. And then it starts going like that. And that's when I start messing things up. That's when it starts getting messed up. and that's when I start, drinking more, and then so it's traveling too fast. Like right now, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example of what would happen. So let's say, because somebody had brought up, hey, Cairo, Illinois, and I would love to do that. That's one of the videos I want to do for like the dark side of. If I went to Cairo, let's say it's going to be in the 30s, right? So it's cold and I'm going to be agitated, so I just want to get in and get out. So I would drive. So tonight I would drive. I wouldn't drive tonight. I would drive tomorrow. I would be in Cairo, and I mean, heck, I could be there tomorrow if I wanted to. I'm not even really terribly that far. So I would go there, but then I would find something in St. Louis to do. And I'm like, all right, let me do this. And then I'm like, all right, should I go to the gym? I'm like, no, because then, by the time I work out in a shower, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours is gone. And then like the sun is going to be down at 6 o'clock. And then there you go. And then I don't go to, and then at night, I got to edit. I got to look for more stories. And should I go to the gym for 30 minutes? I'll just go to the gym tomorrow. I'll just go to the gym tomorrow. I'll just go to the gym tomorrow. And I keep doing that over and over and over. And then that's what messes me up. So I can't be traveling. So right now, tomorrow, like the next 2 days, I'll be in Oklahoma, next 3 days. And then I got to go to Texas. I got to move my trailer back down. That's another day of just, like, I'm probably just going to get like Lamont on the Run stories together, just kind of get them written out and kind of thought out or whatever. And so next week, I mean, I'll try to upload on Lamont at Large 3 times next week. I have one video ready to go. I did 2 other videos, so I'm going to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm going to try to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for at least the next 2 weeks, and then I'll try to bump it up back to Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Either that, or maybe I'll just keep it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Fascinating Graveyard I'll do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I don't know, just something quick, something easy. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea. It's juggling too many channels. It gets, Lamont on the Run is really kind of like, it's like a blessing and a curse in a weird way, because it's like now I'm like, okay, cool. It's like all right, I'll go to a store and I talk about something. I don't know, whatever. Do people watching, kind of do something like that, or maybe I'll go on a hike, whatever. I don't know. Is it a podcast? Is it a video? Who knows? But then it does take away time from, because if I'm doing a video in the daytime on Lamont on the Run, well, I should be on Lamont at Large, but I don't know, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Miss Fitness Blessed. Where are you at in my life? I need some Miss Fitness. I need any fitness. Gee Louise. Linda Crochet and More. What is going on? How are we doing? Collab with Ice. He'll be going to India soon. Dude, you want to wait for me to destroy my channel? Yeah, deal with that guy. Yeah, I would have, dude, I would have totally gone that route 3-4 years ago. I'm too old, man. I'm too old to be, but dude, I mean, I would have been the best live streamer of them all. Dude, other than doing the cringe stuff, like, getting into fights and stuff like that, I would have been the most interesting guy. Do I watch Coffee House Crime? No, I don't watch any true crime YouTube channel. Bailey Sarian, on occasion, I'll put her on like as a good background noise. Other than that, I ain't watching anybody. I'm not that they suck or anything like that. I just don't really care to watch them. Mr. Ballin has his stories go way into detail. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, detail is important. I personally, yeah, I could, I've done videos in the past where I'm like, man, I really wish I could have redone this video. I wish I would have gotten more into detail. But then it's like the detail just sometimes things to me are just not important. Like, just sometimes. But then again, sometimes I miss something and I'm like, I missed that part. And then somebody in the comment will be like, do, and I'm like, oh yeah, exactly. So yes, blah blah blah. Mr. Ballin has a lot of followers. Most of them are women. He's hot. That has a lot to do with it. I think you're better looking than him. I'm surprised you don't have more followers. Well, thank you, Jody Wells, bearded person, bearded man. Jody Wells, bearded man. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that guy. I have no idea. I have no idea, but I will tell you this: Lamont at large will be back in full force, hopefully very soon. Because hopefully very soon. Uh, will I ever join Rumble? Uh, I mean, to me, it's a waste of my time. Um, the here's the problem with developing a platform that can possibly rival YouTube. First of all, YouTube has been around since when? 2005. So they already have almost a 20-year head start on anybody in. And Google owns YouTube, and Google is the biggest search engine on the planet, which is weird because Google sucks. They're not even good. Like Google's not even that good to research stuff. It really stinks. Um, I use DuckDuckGo, which isn't really that much better, but sometimes it's a pleasant surprise that something will come up on DuckDuckGo that didn't come up on Google. Um, Other than that, yeah, people just watch YouTube, man. For something to become successful, see TikTok could have done that, but see, TikTok sucks because first of all, it's brain dead material, and then that whole 1 minute thing, and then you have people's channels getting terminated for ridiculous things. I mean, TikTok is just. I like TikTok in terms of how a video or a message that you want to get to the masses, it is a decent chance that it'll get more views on TikTok than it is on YouTube. But sometimes you'll put a video on TikTok and it'll get like not even 1,000 views. I'm like, what? But if you delete it and re-upload it, it'll get 20,000. Their algorithm is weird. So yeah. Kenneth Blatchy Jr. Thank you very much. Blatchy, did I say your name right? Blackley? Yes. 9 kids were shot in Georgia has station today. Didn't 6 people get killed in Mississippi? Or is that the one that I'm talking about? Didn't 6 people die? Wait, wasn't there a story that 6 people were murdered? Wasn't it Mississippi? And nobody talking about it. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, that was that was where the Tweety furniture store murders, right? That's the same town, right? Where the train derailment happened. I thought so. Let's see, Mississippi murders. Definitely got to get to Mississippi. Yeah, man kills 6, including ex-wife in rampage. Okay. A shooter kills 6 people in Butler, Mississippi. Oh, he's white. When I thought of Mississippi, I was thinking maybe black. But we all know that crimes that occur with mass shootings, when a lot of people die at once, it's usually a white crime. But then Mississippi threw me off. Maybe I'll talk about that on Lamont on the Run. 6 people are dead in Tate County, Mississippi after a shooting at a corner store. Tate County Sheriff Brad Lance confirmed there was a shooting with 6 victims in Butler. The sheriff identified the suspect in custody as 52-year-old loser. Well, I put that in there. It's not in the article. 52-year-old loser Richard Dale Crum. Crum. What a name. He said Crum is charged with 1 count of first-degree murder with additional charges to come. The incident happened at the Express Mart on Butler Road. Okay. Well, see, that would be a good Lamont on the Run video if I went to the location. Or I could put that as a dark side of Butler, Mississippi. Or Tate County, Mississippi. Okay, I wonder what happened. Well, whatever it is bad. But how come nobody's really talking about it? Or are they? And I'm just not really paying attention. Maybe I'm not paying attention. I have no idea. Let's see, guys. Who the true crime? Okay, hey, can somebody tell me like a true crime YouTuber just to like look at real quick? who's one okay, what's a true crime YouTuber? I want to see what's that lady's name? Oh my, why do I keep forgetting her name? Kelly Ray. Why can I ever get her name right? Something Ray. Jenna Ray? Kenna Ray. Kenna Ray Davis. What's her name? Cindy Fields with the $5. I've been thinking about you. Hello, Gone with the Cow from Cindy Fields. Are you related to Mrs. Fields cookies? Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. What's her name? Kendall Ray? Kelly Ray. Julie Forever with the $20 super chat. Bang, boom, pow. Thank you very much. Julie Forever. Forever with the $20 super chat. I know you didn't have to send it, but thank you very much. That cold cut combo definitely is on you 3 times over. $20 super. Oh, you'll be my assistant. Are you throwing in your hat into the ring, Julie Forever, with another $20? No, you want to be my. Well, to be my assistant, you see, the problem is you'd have to send me good stories. I mean, you don't have to send me money like that, even though it does help. But you got to send me. To be my assistant. First of all, and anybody could be my assistant, really. But you would be like, the problem is, it's annoying because you're gonna say like, okay, where are you? I'm like, okay, I'm in frickin' Ada, Oklahoma. Okay, and then you would look for stuff in that area, but then most of it's gonna be stuff that I'm not interested in or stuff that I already know about. Kind of how it works, and then people kind of get bored with me and then they just leave. Trailer video sometime. Curious about lighter weight trailers. That they suck. Don't bother with them. What is that lady's name? Yeah, sorry guys. I am behind in the chat. I apologize. I'm sorry guys. Yes, I am very. What's the My friend took a ball peen hammer and put it through his father's head at dinner. Oh, Mr. McDermott. That's not good. Unless the father deserved it, which he could have deserved it. Kind of like what's that one guy that I interviewed? What was that guy again in prison? I gotta call him, see how he's doing. That guy's, he has mental problems, but his father definitely deserved to be murdered. That's for sure. Matthew Pritchard, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you kindly. A lot of people lose weight even if they drink. We don't drink, but we know others who do. Everyone is different, though. Exactly. Everyone has different bodies. I lost 60 pounds in 6 months on keto. Drinking 8 light beers a night. It's all about carbs. Huh. Yes. What's the can anybody tell me what the lady's name is? Jenna Ray? Is it Kenna Ray? Come on, help me. Swamp Angel, thank you very much for the love and support. Since Lamont is in the Texas area, it'd be cool to see him go on a catch with Alex and Predator Poachers. Yeah, we're gonna link up when I get down there. I told Alex when I get down to near H-Town, I'll hit him up. I haven't gone there yet, but I will be down there. I'm hoping I will be down there sometime in March. Yeah, we definitely gotta do something for sure. God, that thing swinging is getting on my nerves. Sorry, guys. Anyways. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, Kendall Ray. Why do I keep forgetting her name? Kendall Ray. Let's see what Kendall Ray has talked about. See, this is what I don't get. She uploads 5 days ago with 555,000 views. Now, I'm not jealous, but you're sitting in your house telling a story that anybody else could tell. I could do that. With your dumb microphone and your untalented boyfriend. Okay, I've seen enough. Who cares? It's the same nonsense with them. Who cares? Yeah, I don't know about the Rumble thing. I don't know. I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it. I don't know. I don't know. It's God. I'm so tired of this stupid thing. It's like every time I move this way, it swings. Anyways, do I have anything else to add? I don't know. Yeah, I'm caught up with the chat. Yay! Good for me. Uh, yes, yeah, I got it. Yeah, Kendall Ray. Yeah, yeah. It's like I don't get it. Like why that 500,000 views in 5 days? Like I don't get it. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Oh, well, and I'm not comparing Lamont at large to her at all, but I'm comparing Lamont on the run to her because I can talk about anything anywhere on this channel. Lamont at large, I'm not stuck, but I have to be location, so I can't, you know what I mean? But this channel, I can. But I don't have the time to research a story like that, have everything memorized, and walk around in Walmart for 20 minutes. I can't do that. They have to be quicker stories. So, anyways, if I look at her chat, it's all cat ladies. See, that's the problem with me though, because I've chased away a lot of my cat ladies, because people don't like what about the things that I say, and because I'm not a church guy. I'm not going to come out here pretending to be some like nice angel guy. That's not my style. I can be really gruff and crude at times, and what have you. But I mean well. I do mean well. I got to get those cat ladies though. That's what I'm thinking with Lamont on the Run. I'm like, what if I just focus on that channel? I just don't know. I mean, a couple of here's a sad thing to that channel. A couple of my videos got really good views to where they almost got like some views as my videos do on Lamont on large. So I'm just like, well, gee, I uploaded a video, got 51,000 views on Lamont on the Run, and then at large, I'll upload a video and it'll get 30,000, and I'm like, and I don't have to go to the location, which kind of stinks because I don't like that. I don't like that kind of thinking. That's my thing. But sometimes it's just like, I don't know. It makes me think. You're like you're getting these true crime YouTube ladies with their cat lady subscribers, and then they got it easy. They just sit in their stupid house, and that's never interested me. I can never ever imagine putting the camera on my face and then and then editing it and cutting it, and it's like, nah, I'm good. I can tell a 10-minute story. I could tell any one of Kendall Ray's 40-minute stories in 10 minutes without boring anybody with needless details. Okay? I don't know. Do I like Hot Pockets? That's a very interesting question. Let's delve into the mystery of the Hot Pocket. Now, when I'm normally like, I'm not like some bloated guy, overweight. If I'm still chubby or whatever, Hot Pockets I think they're gross, right? Now, I wouldn't eat a Hot Pocket now because they're just weird. They're too bready. But I tell you what some good eating is, and you guys will agree. One thing that I do miss about living in a regular home, other than everything, is, and I've never really owned one, but I've always wanted to buy, and I mean this, I always wanted to buy a tabletop deep fryer. I want to buy a deep fryer and fry food. And when I was working at the carnival, some of you guys never knew I existed when I was like, working a regular job. But if a lot of you guys don't know this, I used to work a regular job. Yeah, I would work like, I'd be like, do a video on YouTube, and right before I went to work, kind of rant, end it, go to work, get off, live stream, talk about my crappy day, talk about news or whatever, and then do it all over again the next day with my wet shoes from washing dishes. And when I was working for the carnival, when I was working for that guy, that's where I met Mothman at was when I was working out there in Ohio. So we had I worked in a trailer where they sold funnel cake, and then in the fryer I used to fry all kinds of stuff. You know what I don't get, and I don't know if it's age. I don't know. Maybe it is because when I was working for the carnival, I was like 30, what was I, 38, 37, 38 years old. I was drinking every day, like eating all kinds of fried crap food, and I lost weight. But I think what happened was I think I was working so many hours, I was just burning it off because I was working like 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And now that I think about it, I don't think I was eating a lot. I think I was drinking more and not eating that much. But you know what I would love to do? I would love to like go to Taco Bell and I'll just buy anything. I don't even care. For instance, a bean burrito, and then I would take the batter that we make the stuff with, and I would dip it in the batter, and then I would just fry it. And I did that with a hot pocket. It was good. And then you would get like the panko, the breading, and then fry it in there. Oh my god, that was delicious. It's great. Hot pockets, yeah. But hot pockets are it's like something that's like something that you feed your kid when you want them to shut up when you don't want to cook. It's like you give them a bowl of cereal or a hot pocket. I don't know, but and I kept telling Chef this. He doesn't listen to me. I said, bro, why don't you start frying your food and just put it on YouTube? I think that's so interesting when people just do like weird food stuff. You know, like like because I can't like I don't have a home, so I would love, for instance, I would think it would be a cool video if you fried different things that people don't think about frying. I don't know, like fry a steak, like it make some good batter, fry the steak, like cook it first, of course, and then fry it, and then cut it up. Do all the video of you cutting it or whatever you do. Put the lettuce, the tomato, and then do whatever, and then right, it's great. I gained 5 pounds just thinking about it. Carla Rutter says I have a huge heart. Why is it enlarged? Because of me being overweight? I hope not. Would I ever consider coming to South Africa? Hell yeah, I would consider coming anywhere. I kept forgetting about doing that video about the South African rapper who was killed. Actually, I met this girl. I did meet her in person. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but she was like, man, she lives in South Africa now, but I think she's from Virginia, and she used to do YouTube videos. It's a whole drama story of what happened, but she kind of disappeared. This would be a good story if I were drinking and I wanted to tell it. But anyways, so I ended up meeting this girl. I met her through YouTube, and I met her in person because she ended up moving to Las Vegas. And so we met up and we hung out a few times. She was cool. And I think I still have her email. She lives in South Africa. I'm sure she was showing me around. I know she was married to a guy out there. I think they split up. They're probably back together. That's probably why she went back out there. The way she talked about how South Africa is sounded kind of interesting. I would totally go over there for sure. I tell you what, man, if somebody said, hey, man, you ever want to come on down, no, nobody really ever hits me up. And if they do, maybe I forget. But that was a very interesting person that I met. And she actually gave me a very good idea for a story that I wanted to do. The only problem is there's a story that I want to do that has nothing to do with true crime, has nothing to do with graveyards or cemeteries, but it's kind of like it would be a video. First of all, I would have to have it edited very well. The only problem is there's find the location of where they do their business at. And I don't even know if this video would get monetized because the subject is very racy. And I don't know. I would have to write like a script. It would just, I don't know. I don't want to talk about what I'm talking about because it seems like if I talk about it, then then I'll end up never doing it. But I do know that the story takes place on the East Coast, and I would love to do that. You know, in due time, I'll get some more information that will be uh, pertinent to the story, but I can't go any further than that. So yeah, blah blah blah. Boyle Heights in the house. Laura T. Romero's in the building from the East Side. East Side. Boyle Heights. What's up with Boyle Heights, man? Boy. Let me tell you something, guys. Hey, you want to hear some, like real truth. If I lived in Los Angeles, or if I was forced to stay in Los Angeles for like 6 months, man, I didn't want to get into it. I mean, I'm not even talking about Lamont at Large. I'm talking about just starting a totally different channel about a totally different type of thing. But Boyle Heights, yeah, you probably don't even know this, but Boyle Heights used to be a heavily Jewish neighborhood back in the 30s and the 40s. And my great grandmother used to live in she either lived in Boyle Heights or she lived in no, I think it was Boyle Heights, because I took my mom last time I seen her when we were getting along. I took her to her old house, which and I don't even remember what street it was on, and it was in Boyle Heights, and I didn't even know that was a Jewish neighborhood. But yeah, the Jews back in those days, in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, they all stayed like on the east side of town, and then it's just like anybody, you start making money, and then you want to live on the west side, and then they left, and then the Latinos, I mean, they were always there, and then they started moving in, and then now, I mean, the last time I was in Boyle Heights was 2018, 2019, or something like that. It's got to be. I mean, I don't think I've seen. Yeah, I think everybody you would see walking down the street is Latino. I don't think you would see too many white people. I don't think so, or black people. Yeah, I think I've always known East LA as that. Now it could be gentrified now. I have no idea. I mean, I know Echo Park. Echo Park looks way different than from when I was a kid. Echo Park used to be like heavily Latino, but now you'll see like a lot of white people, and I'm like, well, that's crazy to me. I'm like, wow, because things start going up in price, and people leave and people replace. It's just, and then you'll see like people like from different parts of the country, like, oh, I'm from Nebraska, like, and then everybody wants to move to Los Angeles to be. They think they're going to be famous or something. They think they're going to be famous, and then they get out there and they realize it wasn't what it's cracked up to be. But everybody has a dream, Yeah, everybody has a dream. Nicholas with the $10 super chat. Yo, ex-cartel member, can you please do a torta de mayonesa de pollo review? Oh man, come on, dude. I'm not doing that. That's nasty. Hey, I tell you what, bro. Text me something else and I'll do it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's disgusting. No. I don't care how much you gave me. The answer is no. I'm not doing it. And besides, I'm not on a diet, but I'm trying to like watch what I eat. So, look, I'll be in Dallas for the next 2 weeks. If you want to come up with something over there to review, I'll do it. I'm not doing any tortillas with mayonnaise. Not doing it. No. The answer is no. I've been waiting years for somebody to try to tell me to do some tortilla and mayonnaise nonsense. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. Send me a text message or we'll do it. But not that, something else. Insane Chef is in the building. What's going on? How we doing? Oh yeah, dude. My bad about yeah, I was supposed to roll over where, but I decided to come up to Oklahoma up north a little bit. So why did I come up here? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make one more attempt. I'm gonna go live tomorrow I'm gonna make an attempt to find that grave. Just one. I'll live stream for an hour. I'm just gonna walk around and see if I find it. Just needle in the haystack. That's it. Other than that, I'm done. Come to Port Angeles, Washington. Me. Maybe one day. No time soon. But yeah, chef, man, I was telling you, dude, man, just fry something, fry weird stuff. I don't know. That's what I would do, you know. Or get your thick cut bologna with your lovely wife, and then you guys can fry the fried bologna. I don't know why you didn't fry it. I was wondering why you didn't do that. I guess you ate them on the road, and then you guys can have like weird sexual innuendo jokes as you guys eat their thick cut bologna sandwiches, which I found disgustingly interesting. Because I don't like the thick cut bologna. Like when you were eating it, I was like, ah. I was like, wow. I don't know. If you slice it thin, you know, as long as it's Oscar Mayer, or what's the deli, the Walmart, what's the bologna they use when they slice it up? Their bologna's okay too, but other than that, if I see any other bologna brand, oh God no, yeah, it's only Oscar Mayer. That's it. Their bologna is good. But I actually, and I used to eat bologna sandwiches, but what I would do is I would just eat it with sometimes I would just eat it with I would just eat it with turkey or shit, because it has that kind of like that bite, that snap, that kind of that snappy, gamey bite to it or something like that. But yeah, dude, you should, if I were you, as long as you don't care about your health, I would totally take some thick cut bologna and then I don't know, dude, fry it on the grill, or how come we don't make that panko batter thing and just fry it and then get a microphone and do the ASMR weird stuff that people do. I don't know. But I do have an air fryer. It's in my storage. It's probably mice are having babies in it right now. The air fryer is fantastic. I love it. The air fryer is the best thing that I've bought since the NutriBullet. By the way, tomorrow when I wake up, I need to go buy another NutriBullet because I can't find my cup. So yeah, I'm gonna buy get me a NutriBullet. And then Monday, I always say this, I'll wake up Monday and we'll try to start all over. I don't have, I'll put my trailer away and then I'll just focus on, I'll just stay in the Dallas Fort Worth area. You didn't hear that from me. And we'll figure it out from there. At the time of my wife's brother's murder, it was a really big story, probably because of her brother's age. He had just turned 12 back then when it occurred. I'm sorry to hear that, Nicholas Kilted Warrior. 12 years old, yikes. I did know that you did tell me your grandparents' house. Oh, okay, Miss Romero. Okay, so you've been here before. Okay, just checking. I know I do. No, I love mayonnaise a little too much. The problem is, it's like the tortilla. No way. No, I didn't. That cemetery was way too overgrown. His grave is somewhere out there, since you can't find it. It was just way too overgrown, and I couldn't do a proper video there just because. Well, the one day that I went to go do the video, apparently, I guess there was a block party, and somebody had a really big stereo system. And they wanted to play the most gangsterous music when I was in the cemetery, so I couldn't do the video. So I had to leave, and I ended up coming back to Mobile Instinct. So we kind of just did a quick video there. So I mean, he just wanted to go check it out. Did he end up doing a video? No, he didn't. Wait, did he end up doing any part of that? I don't think he did. I think he just wanted to go see what it looked like, or whatever. So we should have stayed there a little longer, but I think we were there about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But no, I do like Mayo. Just whatever. It's not the whatever. I don't know. Nicholas with the $2 Whataburger review. Nicholas, thank you for the $2 super chat. I'm not. Listen. If I do a review of anything, it can't be any fast food. I can't do it right now. I mean, I'm too fat. If for the, I don't know what I could review for the $2. You send me an email or a text message on my phone and just find something $2 that's not fattening. I can't right now. I cannot do any burgers. I can't do it right now, man. I'm too overweight. It's too uncomfortable. I've been talking about this for the last 4 or 5 years now, but yeah, I can't do it right now. No, I cannot do any food reviews unless it's something that's not bad for you. And there can't be any tortillas involved or any mayonnaise or anything like that. Okay, I'm trying to lose weight, kids. Okay, I'm not trying to. I'm not. I'm too old to be this heavy. That's what I'm saying. Go to the no with the $5 super chat for coffee. 5 creams, 3 Splendas. You got that wrong, kid. It's 6 creams and 3 Splendas. 6 creams. Because sometimes when they put 5 Splenda, then they don't put enough cream. So I got to tell them 6. And I was actually starting to go up to 7, but I don't want to get all creamed out of control. You know what I mean? But thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I drink coffee every day. With that being said, okay, guys, listen, I gotta go. I have to. Why do I have to go? There's something that I gotta do. Do I gotta go feed that skunk? I think he's long gone. No, I gotta go. But man, you know what? During this live stream, just let me end it on this. I'm not gonna say too much. But there was something I really wanted to talk about tonight. Only one of you in here knows what I'm talking about. I really wanted to talk about this, but I can't because I'm going to go in on them. So I'm not, but I'll just say this. There's a really big douchebag YouTuber out there, and I'll just leave it at that. Big time douchebag, and this guy's just a freaking douchebag. I really wanted to talk about this douche, but I'm not going to. I'm sure some of you might know who I'm talking about, and I'm sure you're going to pretend, or you're going to say like, oh, no, I'm not talking about those YouTubers. I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about this particular douchebag YouTuber. I'm not even going to mention his name. He's a douchebag. Total douchebag. Nicholas with the $2 super chat. Hood tour in a black neighborhood. Yeah, we could do that. Since I don't have the trailer, yeah, I'm more in tune to do those kinds of videos. I don't know what city I'll do that in, but yeah, okay, I'll definitely do that for sure. Do a review on Project Pollo. It's 100% vegan. No, we don't do 100% vegan. Vegan food is disgusting. All right, guys, got to go. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for hanging out with me. I think I'll be live on Lamont at Large tomorrow. I'm not sure. I came here to find the grave, and probably not going to find it, but whatever. We'll try. But yeah, God bless. Have a good night, guys. We'll catch up with you on this channel next week or something like that. All right, have a good one. Peace out.